Hello, hello. Ensley Rain has done it again. Today we have the Whispering Woods palette. I believe this palette actually just came out a couple months ago, but I think I was somehow able to grab it on some sort of sale that they were actually having. So I don't remember buying this full price, but like always, I'll put my receipts down below. Ensley Rain is a little bit more on the pricier side in terms of palettes, but wow, are they very different. So I pulled this one out specifically for this fall because the shades in there felt very kind of grungy, just very fall, a bit more muted, and I thought this would be fun to pull out. So that's the outside of the palette, and in the back we'll have the ingredients and the name of the shades, and I'll also tell you which shades they recommend, not for the immediate eye area. But we have all those shades here, and I love how it kind of reminds me of, oh, what was the name of that? There was some color pop, like similar PNW mushrooms woods kind of palette. I can't remember the name of it at the top of my head, but it's kind of what it's giving me on the outside, that same kind of like mushrooms, forests, whimsical, fantasy. And you're going to find that these two look exactly the same. So this is the box, and here is the actual palette. It's made out of paper. You're going to find that same information from the outside of the box on the actual box. And when we open this up, when I first opened it up, I think I opened this one up first, and I was so confused because this palette was one of those palettes that have like the shades covered up. So here we have the palette, and it was one of those palettes that have the shades covered up, and I've never seen this before. Ensley Rain is the first brand I've ever seen done this, but they have these like little, it's not plastic, but it's not styrofoam. It's not as breakable as styrofoam, it's a little bit more durable, but all of these beautiful shimmer shades were covered, all of them, every single one, and it just came packaged so well, and I'm really, really thankful for that, because these palettes are not cheap, so you really don't want to receive any broken product. And like, in the same way that they don't want to hear about my broken product, I don't want to have to tell anyone about a broken product. I just want to be able to, you know, get my product and enjoy it. But in terms of like the palette matching this theme, I think they got it right bang on. Okay, now I don't know if this is a disclaimer, just a little side note. I did like, I think the last Ensley Rain, well, I guess the first Ensley Rain palette I had ever used before. That Underland palette really blew me away. There's nothing like it in my entire collection. So while I do also really love this palette, I think this is a close second. I think I do like the Underland palette more, but these shades as well were absolutely just a blast to use. Especially the shimmer shades. The shimmer shades I'm discovering from Ensley Rain are just so out of this world, and I'm hoping the swatches that I end up doing are going to give it justice, because they're so beautiful, and I think you can see them shifting a little bit in this light, especially that middle one. I think you can see. So I'm going to do a couple swatches. I don't think I really experienced like much issues with anything on this stuff. I think all of this was incredibly fun to use, very pretty. I think everything was pigmented pretty well. Yeah, I think it has some interesting shades in here. Like we have these two shades right there that are very interestingly marbled. I tried not to like totally touch it, just so you could see the shades. There's different shades. In this one you'll see, I see a maroon, a purple, and an orange. I'm hoping you can still see that there, because I just tried to dip into the middle just so I could see what this was going to blend out to. But you can see there's all three shades right there. So of course, like always, let's start off with some of these matte shades. I don't particularly, oh, these feel so good on my hand. I think of the shades, maybe Poppy was my least favorite. Not that it was a bad shade, just color-wise, I think I struggled with Poppy the most to figure out how to put a look together. I think Alvin Forest was pretty beautiful. And then let's do, what shade did I like? I feel like Rooted, also very beautiful. So we got my four shades right here. Like I said, I think this orange one was maybe, just color-wise, maybe not my favorite. And then we have this orange right here. Like, it's alright. It's a little not the best tone for my skin. It's still showable though. Like, it still comes up. And then these other shades are just so pretty. I love these kind of purpley pinks. I think these are so romantic. They just give me like just a beautiful like Valentine's romantic look. And then I think I'll do just one more because I feel like the greens in here were very beautiful. Let's do, is it Sprouting? I think I really like this shade as well. Just one of those beautiful like toxic kind, like a toxic green slush kind of green. I don't know how to describe it. It's like that beautiful kind of neon green that's used a lot during Halloween time, and I really, really love that color. I think it's so pretty, and this shade was so bright. We love a shade like this. These purples with this green just totally remind me of Halloween. Like greens, purples, oranges, like they remind me of Halloween. So I think those are some really good mattes in here. Now for the shimmer shades, that's going to be a little bit harder. Oh man. All the shimmer shades in here are just so beautiful. They're so unique. I think a shade like this green, this one, maybe Fairy Ring and Fairy Whisper. I feel like I might have those, something similar in another palette, but the other shades are like, again, very unique, and I was very surprised. Oh, I don't even know. Okay, let's just do Whispering Blue, just so you can see what this shade turns into. We'll also do this beautiful kind of oil spill color, just to get that one out of the way. Oh my god. Okay, let's do Ember Wings, just because that one is also another fun one. And then we'll do, let's do Fairy Wing. These, Ensley Rain has some of the most unique and best shimmer shades in the game. Now, I also want to mention though, a lot of these are also flaky, but the flake, like it disperses. Like once you start applying it on your eye, the flake kind of flattens out and actually becomes more like creamy. And I'm okay with that, but I know some people don't really like the flakes. I'm okay with the flakes. So I really like this, but I'm just letting you know in case it's not your cup of tea. Look at that. So this is that one that we blended, and there's just so many shades of color in there. That's Fairy Lights. And then we have this one, which would be Ember Wings. And it really is an ember wing. It looks like fire. Like literal, just like that warmth of flames. Oh, so pretty. And then of course we have Mystic Mushy. This one's a completely different formula. This one's a lot smoother, not as flaky, and it's got that beautiful, insane oil spill shade. Just crazy. And then this last one, oh, I think I accidentally touched my hand. We have Fairy Ring. The pinky's small. I get a little bit more in there. We got this pretty Fairy Ring, and it really is just a sweet little shimmer shade. It's a Sprinkle of Dusk. I really do love this inspiration. I love these colors. These are such beautiful, like, winter, fall to maybe like winter shades, but definitely very solidly fall. This feels very PNW as well. I really like that. It's so pretty. I had such a blast and just absolutely calm. Like I had so much confidence in this palette. If you were thinking about purchasing Whispering Woods, if you got the money to, you know, splurge on this, I definitely think it's worth it. So far from what I've seen, Ensley Rain has some really solid, really beautiful matte shade formulas and shimmer formula. I still think it's really pricey for an indie brand, but I can, you know, I can kind of like see it, like it's really, really pretty. And of course I'm keeping this in my collection. There's really no reason why I would want to give this away. I love the shimmer shades. The shimmer shades are so otherworldly, and when they're this beautiful and sparkly and wet, like I always get compliments on my eyeshadows, and these are so gorge. I totally recommend this palette. I cannot wait to see what else I can get from Ensley Rain.